Hi, welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil Code Veronica. That door has a date with some Lugers. Assuming we don't die in the way. There's an urban there! What
Ooh,
the fuck?
There is?
yeah.
Has there always been an urban here?
I guess. I mean, I highly doubt that's an RNG herb.
Yeah, but I meant
So-
more like, is it there when I spawn
it-
in, or did it come in
Yeah.
after I left the room or something?
I don't know.
That's an
Also,
event.
disregard what I said at the end of the last episode about the lighter, because
It's
not accurate exactly.
more complicated issue, but don't worry about it, basically.
Yeah.
When you give
We'll
away
get to
the
that.
lighter here, you're good. Actually. That. So now, in the quest of backtracking, we're gonna. Oh, fuck. Damn it! Ugh! We're gonna go back to the palace. So, yes, you get to run all the way back across the bridge. And all the way past the zombies, up to that metal gate, past where the dogs were, back inside. And again, this is just the beginning.
Yeah. All that backtracking.
Wait, are they here now?
On the gameplay side of things, it's like things are going to get worse before they get.
Yup!
This is a good example of how they will get worse before they get better.
Uh-huh.
Those are two examples. There's two Bandersnatchers there of some fucking garbage enemy placement. Those guys are actually okay. That's not fair. They're impossible for me to avoid, and I would say difficult for most players to avoid. I've never
And not
gotten past
difficult
them.
in that specific instance right there too. Like, there's also the fact that you'll have to run back again.
Yeah.
And they're not going to come up from the bottom. They're just going to be standing on the bridge from now on.
Yeah.
Yep.
That first time, whatever. It's every time you go through there past then, and don't worry, it's a lot. I've never got. Fuck off! Never gotten through there without them hitting me, sans when I killed them. And killing them is not necessarily advisable.
Because of, like, the fact that you have to dump ammo into them.
Yeah. There is very few Bandersnatches I actually kill that I don't have to for, like, plot. And some of them I only kill because they really just piss me off. That's some shit right there, too. Woo! Oh, fuck! Well, I'm in trouble.
Very stewy.
I'm going downstairs.
Mhm.
Well, that's shit. Well, that's real shit. I gotta go. Ah!
Ah.
Fuck!
Knocked them both over.
Can't stand this fucking video game. Fall over! Oh, fuck off. Ugh.
You danger.
Damn.
Don't worry, we'll be spending a good portion of this game in caution. Par for the course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early on, at least, because of the, like, disgusting healing item starvation.
Let's go put the Lugers in this door. Or equip them because you're dumb. Potato, potato. You ever just get fucked over by a game so hard that your mind goes numb?
Yes.
Was
Collect
this the room I hate?
this is probably the room you hate. It is a room that is
Yeah.
hateable, that's for sure.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
even say the room I hate, but yeah, a room. And also, I guess it's not. Yeah, no.
This is still an annoying room, believe me.
Yeah.
So make sure you pick up the handgun ammo before you come in here. You don't want to mess around and
Not have it.
left, right, right. Yep. So I remember the passcode. I will show you. Try to show you, anyways. Wait, what? I thought I had to. Do I have to activate the? I gotta turn it on first. We get to watch the poor dragonfly again.
Hmm.
Hey, creepy.
Creepy.
Definitely not evil.
And then they kiss.
And they definitely have normal amounts of totally platonic love for each other.
Yes.
Yes. There is nothing wrong with their relationship.
They
at
don't
all.
have a relationship that is too far at all.
Now.
Okay, so left, right, 1, then to left, 9, and then oh fuck, 7. And then it doesn't matter. Passcode you need for this computer is 1971, which I presume is probably relevant.
Is that the year Claire was born?
I don't know, was 1971 19 years before 1998?
71 to 98. That's
I can spoil the answers, no.
no.
I just assumed it was the twins' birthday.
That's why this room sucks.
Yep.
Well,
Hello.
yes.
What the fuck? His arm went through the wall!
This,
Never seen that before.
no, we didn't.
You
This
gotta
is,
be fucking kidding me!
This is new. This book sucks even more now.
That was the room I was thinking of. I just forgot that he wasn't in there to begin with.
We need to be up here yet? I don't know, whatever. Can't think of anything else to do, so.
"1971 is a relevant year to the plot because it's the year that such and such happened with like, when like some of the the Ashford ancestor did something in Umbrella. The year he successfully used DNA extracted from whoever to do stuff.
With whatever. Alright, I got you. Fucking Christmas. And remind you,
Look at all the Bandersnatches.
you're not safe up here.
Nope. Here it comes.
And they will attack you while you're in the animation. You do not have iframes. Pardon me, sir. Your only saving grace is maybe trying to cut close because they did it at one swing, but it's still not easy.
No.
Mm.
I find that no matter how well I dodge, I'm really lucky to not get hit at least once. By any Bandersnatch. Terrible name, by the way.
The Bandersnatch.
There's bats in here. I'd do yourself a favor and shoot them.
These bats are okay to shoot.
Yeah.
The other bats are.
If you have a lighter, ow, don't shoot the bats. If you don't have a lighter, open fire. Rule of thumb. Fucking... Of course, they're a pain in the ass. Don't kill me. Do not. I do not want to get killed by a bat.
I really like the music in this area.
This game's got a good soundtrack by far.
Mhm.
It's like everything but its gameplay holds well. I just despise its fucking gameplay. I don't think there's even a point in going in there. Unless you want to die. Which I don't. Personally.
You need healing.
I could use some healing here.
It's almost like if you want to appreciate this game and just soak in the atmosphere, you're maybe better off just watching a non-commentated playthrough than actually playing the game yourself.
Yeah, I would say it's...
Yeah, actually, not a bad idea.
Or hell, just jam out to the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Keep focused, brother. Our enemy is only a little girl. Oh, why is this taking so long?
My apologies, Alexia, but I have been doing my best.
The revival of the Ashford family depends on your success, brother.
I am aware of that, Alexia. I will revive the family name myself and make you the master of the glorious Ashford family.
Do not worry, brother. I will handle them both myself. Who is there? Is someone at the corridor?
What is it, Alexia?
Nothing. I believe I must have been imagining things. Let us go, brother.
Just my imagination.
Must have been the wind.
Just been the wind.
Yeah, because that's what wind sounds like.
Healing.
Once again, don't use that first aid spray. Save it.
Mm-hmm.
You have your 2, though, if by following me along, which you really shouldn't, because you can just find a walkthrough, but for some reason you are. You should have 2 by now, so. Yeah. Which, when my test playthrough was enough.
Couldn't hurt to have a third item to be safe,
Mhm.
but yeah, you got Bion too.
You can swing a third, better safe than sorry, that's for sure. Red and Queen and Blue King return, the path opens. Stop the music box? Yeah. The song's whack.
I mean, you could just have like 2 sprays and an herb, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anything that gets your health up, preferably to full, is fine. The actual specifics of what don't matter. I just like to use the first aid sprays because it's like I can specifically note that they're not to be used. Like an easy organization for my brain just to be like, yep, not using those. And if you, at least my test playthrough dictated that if you play it right, you won't have to. You won't be in danger by not using the first aid sprays. Although your mileage may vary on that one. Message card. My dear brother, I firmly believe that the glory of the Ashford family will be revived through your courage and strength as an honored soldier. Yours faithfully, Alexia Ashford.
How nice.
How nice. Let's see, not a whole lot to do in here. I did just want to get that note. I don't know if I get all the notes in this game, but I'll show you the ones I know where they are. A good thing to bring up 3 episodes in. So we have a silver key, which means we get to walk all the way back down to the palace to use it. What, you mean you didn't want to backtrack after finding a new area? Sucks,
Too
dude.
bad.
Yeah. Are you starting to realize that maybe this game wasn't, really designed well yet?
It takes the backtracking of the series to a weird new level. I'm probably gonna reload this, but I will show you what's in here. Because I think this might be a room worth noting. Now, as far as I know, there's nothing of worth in here except this fucker. Ooh.
An ink ribbon. That's totally worth it.
So there's
That's worth getting punched in the face repeatedly.
these, which whatever, and there's some handgun ammo. And as far as I know, that's all that's in here. Not worth it if you ask me. I got through without any of those items in there. So seems like a trap to get you fucked up, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
And that's one of those areas okay. Part of the reason I wanted to show it is because I noted as an area where they put the Bandersnatch in a particularly douchey location.
Mm-hmm.
You are not gonna see that. Literally, because it's off screen. And you're not... Maybe if you're listening very closely, you'll hear it. I don't know. It doesn't sound like it moves to me. So you're just gonna walk in there and get bitch smacked trying to get some items or whatever? No, thank you.
Potentially, it might even punch you before you actually see it on screen.
This guy
Beep.
isn't too hard on the way out. But on the way in, I tend to get smacked. Okay.
Yay.
We don't have the piano roll, and I don't remember if I get that later, or if I'm just forgetting where it is.
I know. I remember at this point you being kind of lost for a little bit,
Yeah.
and I remember that we finally found like another door that you used the silver key on that was like downstairs.
Oh,
I
you know
think.
what? I know what room it is then. It's probably gonna piss me off. If it's the room I think it is, then it pisses me off.
It might be.
Oh boy. I'll be focused on something in that room then, but I would like to request that one of you regale our audience with the tale of the first time I entered that room, because I think it's a noteworthy story. Because it marks a turn in the practice run. Just gotta save state right here real quick.
Yeah.
It marks a very particular turn. Yep. Alright. This is my least favorite room in the game. Is it gonna happen? Wasn't quite as quick this time. It was not quite as quick this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Originally, he was like, as the door, he's unlocking the door, and he said like, in before like there's a Bandersnatch in the room, and then as soon as the room loaded in, immediately punched in the face.
And
Yeah.
I mean, like, as soon as the screen came in from black, I got smacked. There was no way I could have reacted.
Yeah.
It's just like, cute. I was joking.
I
Yeah.
pause the game and just lose my mind.
Yeah.
And that marks the turn from this being an LP of obligation to this being an LP of spite.
Yes.
Yep.
Game
Yeah,
does not
I
best me like that.
Yeah. This is not an LP for fun. This isn't an LP because it is a Resident Evil game and we're doing the series. This is an LP because fuck you, game.
Yes. What would you
You
say?
I think
do
I
not
was the first
beat
one that
me.
said it out loud, but then
Yeah.
you confirmed that was accurate. That it just like you were going to finish this LP out of spite for the game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You.
Yes.
Oh, I was in like
because I
angered
was trying
silence.
to talk Brood out of this. With how Maddie is like, no, this is not worth it. But like, no, this is out of spite now.
Yeah, I was in angered silence, and Anstca was like,
Yeah.
yeah, you could just
It's
not
a-
do this
it's a
one.
side
Yeah,
game.
we
We don't
can just
have
not
to
do this. It's a side game.
And then,
Like, whatever.
then that's when Galuf was like, I think it's out of spite now. And I was like, yeah, this is a fucking let's play out of spite. Fuck this game.
And here we are.
Here we are. Hunk's report. Attention, Mr. Alfred Ashford, head of the facility, today at 16:32. That is what, 4 o'clock? 5
4.
o'clock? 4.
Yeah.
4:32. I arrived successfully from the Umbrella transport base with the large-scale BOW capsule. Extreme care was taken during transport, and all 108 checkpoints were confirmed condition green in accordance with standard procedures. It's currently being stored in a freezer. The one thing that I don't understand, we are normally assigned to special missions. Why were we ordered to transport a frozen capsule this time? I understand this thing may be classified as top secret, but without knowledge of the contents, our safety could be at risk during the transport. This is especially important if the contents are potentially harmful. We would like to ask you to provide us with more information should we be assigned to similar missions in the future. I still remember the good old days that I spent here in the military training center, and nothing has changed since then. We will gear up for the next mission today at 2300, 11 p.m. Umbrella Special Forces Unit, Hunk.
He's a hunk. He's dreaming.
Hunk. Hunky.
Um,
And I got a message. And for the record, before I forget, this is a, you have to come in this room. This isn't optional. You need that eagle plate.
Yep.
So you have no choice but to get bitch smacked on your way in.
Yep.
yeah.
So yeah, the enemy placement is kind of garbage at times.
Yeah. That was kind of the moment where I think we were like, yeah, no, this game sucks, and we only got more examples from there, and that's the moment I've been waiting to talk about for this entire fucking LP, because I just want to bring up, like, that is, like, the shining example of the worst enemy placement.
Game with occasionally respawning enemies with extremely limited healing items at this point in particular, and they just place enemies in ways where you literally can't avoid damage.
With enemies that are already hard, if not impossible, to avoid, without them placing them in a spot that guarantees you to get smacked. I don't think you can get lucky. What the fuck? No, no way. No way! No way!
No.
Oh, you bastard!
Oh no! So close.
You bastard! You sick son of a bitch!
I wanted to give you hope.
Aw.
Just so I could strike you down. I don't remember what I was talking about. I got so excited. I was so excited. But yeah, they put enemies in shitty places, and they're hard to avoid. And yeah, on that area, like unlike the zombies, the Bandersnatches will not fall off that bridge. They are just there unless you kill them.
Yeah.
It's not a good spot.
And you know, even with all this garbage though, it would be more forgivable if they weren't so like stingy with the healing items too.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
they just compensated and gave you healing items out the ass, it honestly, like, all of these problems wouldn't be half as big problems. It would be more mild annoyances that I could just heal from than it would be me complaining and hating this game. It's that in combination with the fact that they're stingy about weapons and ammo. Or sorry, health and ammo. Not stingy about weapons, really. It's just a bad combination. Like, I'm not against enemies that are pretty much guaranteed to hit you if, you know, the game balances around that with healing items. But damn! It doesn't. Oh yeah, we can't do shit in here yet. Oh, wait a minute, what? You can get both of them now?
I guess.
Yes.
Damn! That's-
Efficiency.
That's making my life quite easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that is something we missed during the.
Yeah, well, the
during
first time I walked
practice.
my ass up and down and sideways, finding other places, going across this island backwards and forwards, and Doesn't matter. This game makes me sad.
But now it will be over even sooner.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, we're making pretty good progress.
Yeah, much faster than the practice playthrough.
Mhm.
It helps that I'm doing this so quickly after the last one, though. After the practice
Yeah.
This is kind of like the whole reason you did the practice playthrough.
playthrough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I try
Because
to,
a lot of the practice we're just wandering around.
I try to practice, but not every game I feel like I need to. Like, if I don't practice, like RE4, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I just will. But this game needed it. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't. Oh my fucking
Yeah.
goodness! Ah! Stop!
Yeah, I would have been surprised if he got out of that without getting hit with the bow gun.
Yeah.
I probably should just use the handgun, but hey, here we are.
Say levy.
It's LV. I know you see that stuff in the background. Don't bother. Can't use it. It's not for us.
Sad.
Mine red. No.
No.
Use the handgun for a while. Try to save some health by expending some ammo.
Mm-hmm.
The balancing act.
It's quite precarious in this one.
Yeah.
There's no reason for me to come in here. Just turn around. Alright, well, it's time for Backtrack Extravaganza 2.0. We're gonna go back across the bridge.
What was it for AOL 2.0? It was like better, faster, and something else.
AOL 2.0.
Yeah.
Better, faster,
Stronger.
Hold on.
bigger, faster,
I used
stronger,
AOL and I don't even
like,
remember that part.
Like
Well-
bigger, faster, stronger was like the $6 million ad or something.
I thought that was just weak.
Well, there was a point in my life where I worked for AOL.
Yeah, we
That
can
was horrible.
build him faster.
It was
stronger.
horrible?
It was horrible.
Damn. You know,
'Cause
just...
it was.
Go ahead.
Well, because when we first got hired, they advertised it as just a customer service position,
Sure.
but when we got in there, it was sales. Yeah.
So what we're
So-
learning is just fuck working for any business that predominantly works through the internet.
Eh.
Eh.
It was like AOL 2.0. It was like I thought it was like better, faster, and something else.
Look, I'm not gonna pretend I have any clue.
I don't remember.
There was also harder, better, faster, stronger, with like Daft Punk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good song.
And it's
Yes.
that's basically the same thing they were saying about Windows 98 when it first came out, and
Mhm.
it was
Wasn't
not.
that the Windows OS where Bill Gates like advertised it by dressing up and being in like green screening Doom in the background?
Yeah, I think so. And
he was
it
like,
supposed
Doom
to
is
be
now
like-
on Windows 98. It's like, all right, bud. Thanks.
Yes, and it was going to be like so much better than 95, but
Mhm.
it wasn't. Yes,
Look,
to
XP
the
or
point
X-
where like
XP or
fucking
bust.
Windows 98 was a meme before memes were even a thing.
Windows XP or bust, man.
This fucking Windows 98.
Yeah, that was They made a joke about that in the South Park movie.
Yeah.
Would you believe I've never
Get Bill Gates
seen
in
it?
here.
Would you believe I've never seen it?
South Park movie?
The movie, yeah. I've seen South
I
Park, the
have
show.
it.
Yeah.
Never
I
seen
have
it.
it.
Congratulations.
We should watch it.
What was the movie we decided the other day? It's one of you. Oh, Spaceballs!
Spaceballs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Galuf needs to see Spaceballs.
Yes.
Yes.
Speaking of respawning enemies, which we haven't been speaking of recently, but hey, here's an example.
Yeah.
Why is he so fast?
And tanky.
Fucking
Yeah.
die!
Like, yeah, we totally need to watch Spaceballs.
That movie's a masterpiece. Can't change my mind. I'm pretty sure I own it somewhere. I don't know when, because we're on an LP binge right now, and I don't want to lose that. But
Yeah.
at some point.
Soon, TM.
Yeah.
As for
Hey.
the South Park one, I saw that, but also like enough years ago that I remember very, very little.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! I do know it's a musical.
Yeah. When I first watched it, I was really surprised it was a musical.
Ah!
But also,
What?
awesome though.
Sorry, I'm just having a fucking panic attack over here.
It's okay.
Why is he so fast? I hate this game. Don't laugh at me, you bastard.
I
I'm
mean,
not
slow
laughing
zombies
at
aren't very
you,
scary.
I'm laughing at the situation. Because it's just so
This is not
fucking...
7 Days to Die.
Fast zombies aren't scary. They just annoy the shit out of me. Fuck you.
Yeah,
The zombies,
no.
not you guys. You guys didn't do anything.
Like, okay, Brute, I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, fuck you,
fine,
Brute.
Yeah, fine, Brute. Enjoy this hell you brought upon yourself.
You can't leave. You're not allowed to leave.
I literally could leave.
Oh, yeah, he
right
literally brought us in for practicing this game because he did not want to have to play this game just alone.
Yeah.
I was honest about it, though. I was like, yeah, I'm not playing this alone. If you want me to practice this and do this LP, I need help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at first, I think maybe the point hadn't quite sunk in, but I think it quickly became evident that I, like, the things I practice, usually I have to do the practice by myself, because I can, and it's quicker. Not this game. Fuck no.
Yeah, no, because this game is just like... It is like Night Cry levels. Like, no.
I didn't mean to
we're not
use that,
doing-
but whatever. I needed
Yeah.
help, I guess.
Oh, there's the.
Anatomists? Anatomists?
Anatomist.
Anonymous.
I got there. There's a demon in my mind. I can't control the fierce impulses that the demon sometimes drives me to act upon. It is a brutal ceremony. With the demon next to me, I enjoy watching people agonize in pain, screaming and convulsing repeatedly as they die.
Is this Fatal Frame?
My eyes. But Sir
My
Alfred
eyes.
was kind enough to acknowledge me and has given me the facilities, chemicals, and equipment necessary to study everything. I must never betray Sir Alfred's kindness. It is especially critical that no one discovers the secret place that only he and I know about. I swear the basement of this medical building will be kept secret. Of course, I keep the key to the sacred place with me at all times. Even if an outsider sees it, they will never be able to tell that it is the key. I must remember that my life ends when I lose Sir Alfred's trust. I wonder what the key is.
Hmm.
Never be able to guess.
Who knows? Also, gee, I wonder if there's a jump scare. Just kidding. Just a little body bag moving.
Yeah, no big.
No big.
Yeah,
Big
well,
Just don't open it.
there are zombies. I mean, it's, you know...
Who told you
Right.
assholes you can live? Why are you on fire? Spin.
Well, they're not really living. They are zombies.
Fall! Run! 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 Ah! I thought you were falling!
Aw.
Oh my goodness!
God.
Lots of zombies.
You're so fast! That's gonna be like
Yeah.
the bit for this LP is just me screaming, "You're so fast!" Fall. Fall. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead, kid.
That's more bad just placement because if they're gonna give the zombie that much speed, they need to
Give
get
you
you need to
more
have more room to
room
move
to
around it.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and the problem isn't necessarily the speed. That could be worked around. It's just the route.
Shit. Shit. Fuck. Shit. 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 Wait. Nope.
Hmm.
I'm not
Item
backtracking.
box, please.
I'm not backtracking for this shit. I have enough of that. So the Duralumin cases need the lockpick, which is why I put the earlier one in the box. So this upgrade makes the handgun decent, though it chews through ammo like a motherfucker. Do note. I will say you probably want it, because it does help, to a degree, alleviate the zombie problem by, oh, fuck.
You can get it. Oh wait, no.
I need the key when we come out of here.
So get the key and then
Put it in the thing and then come back and
back.
grab it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I need what's behind the door too.
Well, crap.
Guess we're not taking that right, Herb.
Slowly open the door.
Wait a minute. I know where there's an item box.
Okay. The body bag is empty.
Da 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 da. Hey, you look pretty tasty.
They both get up.
Yeah, like that dude was just waiting to let his buddy nom on him or some shit.
Nah.
So yeah, the handgun's fully auto now. Get off me.
And it still wasn't enough.
And it still
No.
wasn't enough. And it chews through ammo real good. Also does a 20 round magazine now. Through my own poor planning, we're gonna have to run back to an item box, but that's fine. Trying to minimize how much of this back and forth thing I'm doing, but it's unavoidable here, I suppose. 'Cause I'm gonna want this red herb later.
That's like weird that to think about. Like you don't usually observe that sort of behavior, but then you also have to wonder why don't you? Of like the zombies trying to eat each other.
I just wouldn't imagine a zombie just standing, like sitting there still, like he can, like he knows, like what? He just knows that his friend's eating him. Is like being polite about it. It's a brainless zombie. Shouldn't he just not be sitting there?
I was also, in a wider sense, I was also thinking about like that opened the door for me. Like, wait, why don't zombies try to eat each other? Like, why do they distinguish between moving corpse and still corpse?
I know something. Like, I know The Walking Dead explains that, but it's saying that zombies smell different, so the zombies like smell them, not smelling like people, which is debatably dumb, but it's an explanation. But in this series, I don't really know.
They can smell the virus.
That smells like the T-virus. Hey, Tom!
Well, you're wrong. It was the G virus all along.
The G-virus.
The T virus and the G virus. Zombies just war with each other.
What's through this door?
Oh, that's to the where you had to do the copy of that eagle medal, so you can pick up the grenade
we
rounds.
want those items then. There's a first aid spray in there too. Ah, yeah. Some BOW gas rounds. Honestly, I'll be frank, I have no fucking clue what those are really supposed to be good for. The thing I use them for...
Did you ever try and... I was gonna say, did you ever try and use them on, like, a non-boss enemy?
No. Because I wasted them all on a certain boss. User's manual, 3D duplicate... Oh, yeah, okay, we use the duplicator. We know what's up. Usually I read everything, but that's just tutorial bullshit, so... Maybe it is good for a non-boss. Maybe it's good for a later boss. I don't really know. I just know the one boss that I did use it on didn't seem to do a whole lot, so... And we're quickly approaching that boss, so...
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Yeah.
We are making good progress.
We are.
Yeah.
We, I think I effectively, like, half the time I spent on this half of the island. Or, sorry, on the island. Period. It's not, I mean, it's not like a terribly long game if you know what you're doing, but I still feel like it's probably a good 2 hours, 3 hours longer than the other ones. Just by, like, stuff you have to do alone, it feels longer, at least. I think my first playthrough was, like, or sorry, not my first, my test playthrough that we did, I think that was 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
Which I know is longer than most casual playthroughs go for me. Like 2 and 3, just like a Leon A, you know, in the third game. Like 4 hours if I don't know what I'm doing, maybe, or like a casual playthrough, I should say. Oh yeah, fuck these bats too, by the way.
Maybe they made the game longer because they weren't doing the dual scenario. I mean, no, I mean, they didn't make Resident Evil 3 longer to compensate for that.
Actually, I think that one's kind of shorter.
Yeah.
But it works for 3.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even. This game wouldn't even be a problem if this one were longer if it weren't for the gameplay shit.
Yeah.
It did just occur to me that I don't think we ever opened this.
I wonder what this is used for.
this is used for.
I don't know if you can.
I have no idea. I never really had a reason to come back here. I don't know. I'm just gonna carry on business as usual.
Oh yeah, this room.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this room. Yeah. Yes, I will take the rusted sword.
Yay! Our very own sword.
Click.
Yay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Like, oh no! Now I have tetanus!
What's that yellow smoke coming up from the floor?
You think it tastes good? Just lick. Wow, that was so hard. Don't worry, I don't even consider that the real trap.
See, that was to make you drop your guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stab.
I did it again! Fuck! Fuck you, dickhead. That's the real trap.
Yeah.
Cool Iron Maiden that you can just apparently stand in without getting spiked.
Iron Maiden.
Iron Man. Yeah, that sucks. That's like easily one of the other worst things in this game, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's so dumb. You want to know it's coming, I still fuck up and get, like, nommed. They're totally, like, playing with your expectations there in, like, the worst way. Some of, like,
I even, like, thought half-jokingly to myself that, like, maybe there would be, like, a body that would pop out from in there, but, like, a zombie didn't occur to me because how is it still, like... I know they're undead, they're zombies, whatever, but they're obviously, like, there's still some, like, sense of they need a certain amount of blood and whatever in them to function, because you can kill them by just shooting them.
Mm-hmm.
So how is that thing in an Iron Maiden and then able to, like, still attack you?
Don't bother killing these zombies, you're never coming back here. Yeah, it's, dumb. Say that. From like a design perspective, it just feels unnecessarily cruel in a game where your supplies are this limited.
Mm-hmm.
If my memory serves, we don't have to come back here anymore. So that's cool.
They should have saved all the, like, you can't avoid this bullshit for the back portion of the game where they started just raining, like, herbs at you.
Hello, sirs.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Pardon me, sir.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
Yeah, it's weird. This game does just kind of have this like cruel overtone to its design. Like War of the Dragonfly and Capcom is the twins.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, we're gonna put a zombie in this Iron Maiden just to screw with the player.
And
Teehee.
they're gonna walk in the room, and it's gonna smack him in the face.
Teehee.
They're gonna open the door and they're gonna get smacked in the face. It's gonna be so funny.
Cue the
I wonder
Alfred
how
laugh.
many controllers are going to get broken because of this.
That didn't
No!
Wow,
Aw.
that did.
Every time! Oi.
Those
Greetings.
damn stretchy arm.
You must be
Oh,
the
yeah.
lovely Claire Redfield.
The other best character in this game.
Let's
Now with an actual good voice actor.
go.
Now with an actual good
Coming
voice
back
actor.
to haunt your dear brother. It seems there's not much explaining to do, is there? I was the one who attacked this island. Who'd have thought you'd be about... All the better for me. Now that the cat dragged in this nice surprise, your ever so caring brother will definitely show up. I must thank you for being such good bait.
I don't know what went on between you two, but you have him all wrong. My brother is not the kind of person you think he is.
I despise Chris.
What are you gonna do to him?
Bitch smack!
Oh, how your brother will weep to see you die. What? What is it? Stay there. I'm coming.
I just love the way he spins, like it's so unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let you live a little longer.
This is so good too. See ya, fuckers!
Mm-hmm.
Just in case you didn't pick up on the fact that he's got superhuman abilities from the fact of like how far she flew when all he did was bitch smack her
Mm-hmm.
or backhand her.
You can also do weird ninja leaps.
He's got that cool after image trail like Alucard.
Yeah.
It's a good game. Wish I were playing that game right now.
No, we have to play through hell.
We have to play through hell.
Yep.
What's hell?
This game.
Oh. Sorry, I misunderstood.
This game is hell.
This game is hell.
God, if we did a like Castlevania series, you'd be the one playing 3.
Fuck you! Alright? Fuck you! I am not playing Castlevania 3. Just fuck you, man.
I guess Castlevania 3 is bad.
No, it's really good. The problem is it's also really hard.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is the hardest Castlevania game, bar none.
Do you remember when I went off in the group chat with like super long rant about various things in the last few stages of a Castlevania game? It was that game.
Oh. Okay.
I like
Okay.
Castlevania. I've played one. I don't think I've beaten it, but I did get to the final boss. 2 isn't very good, but hey, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I like
But-
Super Castlevania 4. What's it called? Dracula X. Fuck Bloodlines. Ow, dumbass.
No.
Oh, fuck me. But you want me to play Castlevania 3? Ugh. Maybe the Japanese version? I can do the Japanese version. Nope. Don't accept this. I have, however,
Yeah,
not against a Castlevania series LP at some point. Except maybe skipping 2
honestly,
and 3.
I don't know. I know 3 isn't as bad as like the Japanese version isn't as bad, but I don't know if it's still like it's probably still hard.
That's like the one series where I might be like, if we decide we want to do it, which I'd be okay with because it's one of the classics that might be a little bit more worth LPing just in terms of like, I wouldn't say obscurity per se, but you know, it's not like we're LPing a Mario game or something. Like it's like completely unnecessary. But that's one of the few where I'd kind of just be alright if we skipped some games. Most series I'm kind of like, you know, we'll do everything in as close to in order as we can. Castlevania would be like, we want to skip 2 and 3. I'd be alright with that.
Mhm.
I've played the NES ones. I've played 1 and 3, but I've not played 2.
I mean, it's just kind of
I
boring.
kind of don't feel super inclined to.
It's just kind of boring, if I'm being honest with you. It's not
yeah.
It's not like overly hard. It's just boring.
Yeah. It was
And without a guide into some really obtuse
take
things.
on it.
It's boring and
Yeah.
hard to track, mostly. I don't know. Not worth it.
Yeah. Because it's like a big adventure-y game too, so it's like,
Yeah, there's like an
Yeah.
open world and shit. It's
yeah.
I don't know. It's not my favorite. Though to be honest, that'd be a series where I'd end up having to tap out of like playing most of them for the channel, because especially when it comes to like the the Metroidvanias, I have no experience beyond Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night's the only Metroidvania in that series I've played. I played what's it called? It came out recently.
Bloodstained?
Bloodstained.
Oh yeah. I still haven't played that. I only played the NES styled one, Curse of the Moon.
Ironically, it's the one I haven't played. Fuck, we gotta get the music disc to that. How do we
Curse of
do
the
that?
Moon's really good. It's got that NES Castlevania feel, but without the bullshit levels of difficulty.
I've been meaning to play that one too because it looks really good. The Metroidvania Bloodstained, which name escapes me. Subtitle.
Ritual of the Night.
Ritual of the Night is like really good, though it has a little bit of a jank kind of just feel to it, not in like a really bad way, just kind of a, I don't know, like knowing it's a Kickstarter game kind of puts that in perspective, I guess.
Yeah.
It's still really good though. I had nothing but fun with. I haven't finished it, but I had nothing but fun with what I did play. Okay. So we got to figure out where the red key is. That'll be a problem for next time. We've been pushing 53 minutes, so it's time to end this episode. Next time, we're going to find the red jewel and proceed ever closer to progressing out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.